The cattle industry is meeting at their annual conference in Denver. Joining us now is Tracy Brunner, who is from Ramona, Kansas, and is the incoming president of the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. Tracy, as membership gathers, they talk about policy, but also get updates on a number of things. And since last time we had talked at the annual convention, Waters of the U.S. has happened, and that's got to have a big impact on members.
Yes, Ken, Waters of the U.S. is moving forward on the initiative of the administration as simply an administrative order. Our association is working as hard as possible, doing some things through the congressional process to in effect neutralize it, and through the defunding process.
All right, now at this meeting, one of the exciting things is the announcement of the new long-range plan and kind of that revision and to almost, if you will, bring all the different aspects of the cattle industry to speak as one voice when it comes to moving the ball, when demand or just all things beef, if you will.
Yes, Ken. Periodically, our industry sends representatives together to put together what is known as our long-range plan, and it's an industry-wide plan. We have contributors, participants on the task force from, of course, the cow-calf sector, ranchers, cattle feeders, packers, even professors from academia, also representatives of the meatpacking industry, and consumer interest represented through the retail representation. And in the long-range plan, they are able to take a good in-depth analysis of where our industry is, how well we are doing in meeting consumer demand today, but most importantly, try and uncover some information that will help better our industry ability to serve consumer demand in the years to come. This year's long-range plan is very exciting, and I'm just really pleased with the plan that was presented here today. And some of the high points on that plan, the task force got very specific on some things that our industry really needs to address as far as challenges in the years ahead. They talked about traceability systems to better enable us to get into those foreign markets, allow us to get into achieve broader global access, if you will, because some of our competitors have traceability systems, and market access has been denied on that means. So that was one thing that was identified within the long-range plan. Another was ways that our industry can help itself through more judicious use of antibiotics, knowing this is a very timely discussion today. A lot of different interests out there on antibiotics and their use in food animal production, and we need to better engage, if you will, in that discussion, and perhaps keep our research working and uncovering not only ways that we can better use the antibiotics that we have available that aren't at all necessary in human health, but even go beyond and find new futuristic alternative products that might take the place of those antibiotics, so that in the end, our responsibility is not only to have sustainable farms and ranches, but it's also to provide a safe, healthy, and wholesome food supply for our consuming public here in the United States and around the world.
So really it's more of a conversation rather than sitting there teaching and demanding, but really trying to find what those consumers, end users, other folks within the industry, so that there's, I guess, transparency, for lack of a better word.
Well, as in all things, Ken, we have a responsibility to tell our story. and we believe that our industry can and will be as transparent as necessary. We have very little to hide. You know, farmers and ranchers are the epitome of animal caretakers. You know, it's ingrained in us, in our culture. So we just have to become more willing to open up and allow that majority of the consuming public out there that doesn't have that understanding of our of what goes on a farm and ranch in day-to-day basis. Help them understand, and I'm very confident that given the facts and explained in a thoughtful and well done manner, that our industry will be able to retain all the tools that we need and find new ones and help us do as I said and ensure the safety and wholesomeness and availability of our food supply.
All right, Tracy, great. Thanks a lot. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Ken.
Tracy Brunner from Ramona, Kansas. He is the president-elect of the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. From Denver, I'm Ken Rogers.